People are owed reparations. Reparations now. All my Johnsons. Wolfpack. Big K.
Ayo, wait, hold up, pause, no debate, no applause. Tired of the wait, man, we need a revolution, but you came to debate. We be down for the cause. I be laid on a sauce, keep us down for the cause. Fuck up, round, get a public execution. Better wise up, hold up, fuck it, pause. Pause like Tim Black, overwhelmed, but I gotta get my wits jacked. We be preaching to the choir like a hymn track, but we gotta make a dent, get the rich back. Laying in the street, we got brothers that overdosing, trying to help the poor with their handicap and emotion. Both parties suck, take a minute and let it soak in. They don't give a fuck, they be locking you up for smoking. Both parties suck. Johnson, what the serving up is a lace concoction. Spit it in a face. Johnson, what the fuck you do with a snake when you boxing? Wanna fall in line with the face is an option. I'ma stand for mine, I'ma ride with my conscience. If you want the right, I'd advise you with caution. When they get the chance, sell you out like an auction. Fucked in, like controlled opposition. Comes down the boat and they roll their position. Top down, yeah, I'm sold on the mission. I ain't bring a coast, I'm searching for friction. Politicians faking these raps give me conniptions. They be out here serving their donuts like a religion. Calling out these blasphemous promises my addiction. They ain't got no soul, yeah, they sold it out for a pension. Wait, hold up, pause, no debate, no applause. Tired of the wait, man, we need a revolution, but you came to debate. We be down for the cause. I be laid on a sauce, keep us down for the cause. Fuck up, round, get a public execution. Better wise up, hold up, fuck it, pause. Ayo, time. Fuck conservative, Ronald McDonald. Clean, but you look and you sound like you off at the bottle. White boy dress for the follow. You see through the grip, so you need to let off to the throttle. Try the right, we beside let us have us a top. Be a man, we can walk through the basics. You ain't getting shot, just talking about race. Motherfucker, you get shot for being racist. Yo, say you spitting facts, you clearly be in your feelings. Quoting Ben Shapiro, what else the fuck you conceal? See, we didn't free the slaves, and you acting like we the same. Like we're signing effects, same thing, you fucking idiot. Right-wing frauds really made me belligerent. Educate America, overcoming the ignorance. Big homie black, show you bitches the difference. They also jobs and blaming it on the immigrants. Bro for initiative, hold the line with the wolf pack. Giving me a shot, I blew through him like I'm a fullback. Riding from inside the center, where your soul at. Can strength blast, cause homie be full of bull crap. ACAB, yeah, I'm bending the law. Your system is broke, if you need this and ours, need divine intervention. Need a fix by the gauze, hold up, I'ma need to catch my breath. Pause. Wait, hold up, pause, no debate, no applause. Tired of the wait, man, we need a revolution, but you came to debate. We be down for the cause. I be laid on a sauce, keep us down for the cause. Fuck up, round, get a public execution. Better wise up, hold up, fuck it, pause.
Yes, yes. What up, what up, what up, what up? How y'all doing? It's your man Tim Black. Welcome back to another edition of Pause with your man Tim Black. What is up, Wolfpack? Yes, make sure we good. Looks like we're good, though. Let's make sure. What up, what up? I see I got my green. I got the Tim Black folks in the building tonight, or today. What's up? What's up, David? What's up, A.R. Walker? Good to have you. Yeah, they want black votes. What's up? Like that topic, AR? So what's going on, Wolfpack? What's good? What's good? How was your weekend? We're going to get into this, man. So we're going to get into this because this is an important topic. They thought I was going to go away. They thought we were over with them. They thought I was through with them. Now, man, we're just getting started. Everybody hearing okay? What's up? Facebook, you good? Twitch? YouTube? Okay. Good enough, good enough. They hear me. Shout out to Big K for that track, man. Everybody loves that track. It says it's got the right type of energy. Like Busta Rhymes has the energy. Flip Mode Squad. All right, guys. So, first thing I want to say is I'm glad you tuned in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for clicking. Thanks for sharing it. Thank you, Wolfpack, everybody in attendance to this. I know it's a little off, but we're going to do the pause show during the day, during the week, at least a couple days a week. So, haven't decided exactly what days, but we're coming live and direct during the day. You know, they said no one was going to tune in to the Tim Black Show anymore. Yeah, they said nobody was going to tune in. They said we were done. Said we were over. Yeah, they were real cocky, too. You proved them wrong. Yeah, you proved them wrong. See, they were wrong about us. They were wrong about you. They were wrong about me. They were wrong about this movement. They were wrong about black people. They're wrong on the issues. They got the wrong politics. They're just wrong. It's stupid, frankly. You know what it is, guys? And I've been thinking about this over the weekend. We don't have a strong group of people talking about our issues. Yeah, we got people that want to be on cable news. We got people that want to, get a big mortgage. We got too many sellouts. People that want to live well but not necessarily do well for the people, by the people. Get what I'm saying? So that's a big difference. And that's a major difference between what we had back in the day. So when people talk about the 60s, they're talking about a time when it was about the collective. It was about the collective, not about individual achievement. Not about just buying yourself a new car, a big house. But nowadays, that's considered activism. It's activism to take care of yourself. And damn everyone else. You know, we used to have this movement, at least I thought we had a movement. And if we ever had a movement, we don't have that anymore because what we got a bunch of TMZ wannabes. We got a bunch of people looking to become stars off our pain, off our suffering, off our struggle. Like they got an answer or solution. But the solution doesn't involve them risking a damn thing, Johnson. Their solutions don't involve them risking anything. And most of them don't do anything. Shout out to the ones out there that are actually doing stuff. Actually doing shit. Actually risking. Actually willing to give it all up. Actually willing to put their back against the wall and stand up for something. Shout out to them. We don't have a movement because, well, we used to have a movement. At least I thought we had. It's gone. They destroyed it. They got rid of it. It wasn't popular enough for them. Yeah, they had to look for the new angle. You know, after Trump left, they had to look for a new angle, a way to approach this money game. That's all it was, a money game to them. But for some of us, it's life or death, ain't it? For some of us, it's life or death, whether this thing we're doing here, talking about these issues, this type of politics, talking about our situation in America, for some of us, this is life or death. And if it's not for us, it's for our brothers and sisters. It's for our sons and daughters. It's for my mom and dad, our aunts and uncles, our neighbors, our friends. For some of us, this is more than just rhetoric. For some of us, this is the real deal. And frankly, guys, how can they relate to us? It's not life or death for them. Hey, no offense to those of y'all that don't have kids, but once you have kids, it's a different story. Can my parents say yes? Can my parents say yes? We got people that don't have kids, don't have grandparents, who don't have grandkids, who don't give a fuck. If we do. Real talk. Let's just say, man, I don't got time to play games, man. We're in the ninth inning. We're in the ninth inning, y'all. We don't got time to play games. We don't got time to be nice. The truth ain't always nice. Hey, I'm not knocking you if you're single. I just want you to know that once you get married and once you have kids, and once you have grandkids, and once you have aging parents, life fucking changes. And the shit these kids talking on still got pimples on their face, living in the basement with their mom, just got their first new apartment, riding in the Scooby-Doo van, talk about revolution, trying to make a quick buck without actually putting in work. You know, some of us left good jobs and careers. For some of these motherfuckers, they never had jobs or careers. This is a grift for them. You understand? It's a grift for them. They never bust their ass and caught 2 or 3 buses to a job and held that job for years and took care of kids. Can y'all hear me? I had to make sure y'all could hear me. Excuse me, y'all. I had to make sure you could hear me. See, we don't have a movement anymore because it's led by the wrong people. People that don't really give a damn about our situation. They don't care about our plight. There's no vested interest in them. They got no blood in this. They got no skin in the game. They're good regardless to what happens. They don't give a fuck about nothing because they're not on the line. Some of them are trust fund babies. Some of them, real talk, guys, they went to private schools, academies, and no knock for that. I'm glad your parents did well. Great to be you. But they can't relate to our struggle, man. They pretend that. They talk tough. They drop a couple of F-bombs. They want you to think they come from the streets. They don't know nothing about this shit. Nothing about it at all, y'all. So how can they have our politics in mind? How can they really give a damn about us if they don't even understand what it's like to be us? I put out a track. It's called They Don't Know Us. It's a promotional piece. It's a video I put together myself. I didn't hire anybody to do it. I did it. Like 90% of the shit you see me do, I personally did it. I don't have a staff. We don't make millions at the TBTV show. But what we do make is change. We do make change. We used to have a movement. We used to have a message. Not anymore. We lost our momentum. We got to get our momentum back. We must win because this is bigger than just getting a W in the win column. This is bigger than bragging rights on Twitter. This is bigger than a couple of views on YouTube, you fucking child. It's about people's lives. Look, some of us got tired of politicians, and I get that all day. I understand that better than some of you do. You just got here. You literally just got here. You just walked off the boat at your mama's house talking about how tired you are of politicians. Man, I've been tired of politicians my whole damn life. Hell is you talking about? Some of us want to burn down the system. The rest of us, or most of us, don't trust the parties, don't trust the system. But we ain't stupid. We had many losses. We're staring down the barrel of a gun. And your solution is to take the bullet and hope that you could build something on the other side. Instead of dealing with the shit we have right now and saying, okay, this is where we are. This is the world. What do we do now to make this shit better right here where we are? These motherfuckers want to tell us we should just hunker down and believe in them when they don't believe in themselves. How can you say you start a new party and not have a black agenda on it? Now, I get why maybe the Democrats don't have it. They're racist-ass parties founded in white supremacy 100 years ago. More than that, right? I get why the Republican Party don't have a black agenda. They're a white supremacist party founded in white supremacy over 100 years ago. But how could you start a party last year? How the hell could you start a party last year and say you are progressive and not have a black agenda or reparations on the books? Shut up forever. You are a whole motherfucking fool right now. You are an entire ass right now. Later for you. The fact that we even discussing that, the fact that you're even a topic of conversation is beyond me. That shit don't make sense at all. That shit does not compute. It does not compute. Right now, instead of reaching out to black voters about black issues, they're bringing on the motherfucking Boogaloo Boys. Right now, instead of focusing on black issues, black concerns, they're bringing on the Boogaloo Boys. I'm not making this up. They follow their white zaddy and bring on the Boogaloo Boys. And then they want to tell you, black folks, something wrong with you if you don't agree with it. You just don't think big enough. Yeah, you just don't think big enough. You looking at you can't see the forest for the trees because you don't want to work with white supremacists. Let me ask you something. Once these Boogaloo Boys reach their goal of creating a civil war Who gonna be slaves? What, you didn't think that far, motherfucker? Once the Boogaloo Boys reach their acquired goal, because they believe in a lot of shit, but at the end of the day, it's about civil war, right? So once they reach their epitome of a civil war, when it all shakes out, who gonna be slaves? Who gonna be dead? Who gonna rule? Who gonna get the resources? Oh, deep thinkers didn't think about that. They want black votes, they don't want black concerns or issues. They want black votes, they don't want black concerns or issues, y'all. This shit don't interest them at all. In fact, black issues are repellent. They avoid black issues like the plague, like the black plague. They avoid black issues like a black cat at night in a black alley on Black Friday, hanging out with your black friends, doing a blackout. They avoid black issues like a Republican Senate or Congress. Hey, look, man, I don't talk much about the Republicans because by and large, Republicans, if you catch them with a black voter, they're holding them for a Democrat. So I don't spend a lot of time on them. But I'm not going to spend time on Democrats or time on other make-believe fairy tale parties who don't give a shit about my people. We're in the ninth inning, y'all. It's 12th quarter. We need to get an MJ out here. We need to get a Kobe out here. Give him the ball. These motherfuckers are not Kobe. They're not Shaq. They're not Steph Curry. They're not Kyrie Irving. They're not Allen Iverson. These motherfuckers are Bill Laimbeer at best. They don't care about progressive issues, though they call themselves progressive. And I'm going to tell y'all guys, I got this wrong. I thought that being progressive was a good thing. I admit when I'm wrong. I thought being progressive was a good thing. I apologize. I thought they were good people. Listen to these policies. If someone said, yo, medical coverage, be like, all right, everybody needs that shit. Lost my job, don't have medical coverage. That makes sense. How many people don't go to the doctor just because they can't afford it? Something wrong to just take some Robitussin. Chris Rock said it, some Robitussin. Walk it off, take a nap, sit your ass down. This is all funny because it's all black culture. I know some of y'all don't understand black culture. Words, terms like I'm going to get in that ass don't make sense to you. You think someone's going to do some anal situation. Shame on y'all. Shame on you. But yeah, listen to these policies. Medicare for all. Everyone gets health coverage. Legalizing marijuana. Ending the drug war. Fighting climate change so the planet is sustainable. Clean water, clean air, environmental justice. End mass incarceration. Any of this shit sound good? Does any of it sound good? Yeah, it sound good. But where the black shit at? Because if you do all those things and we don't fight racism and we don't get black people off the bottom, guess who gets it at the end? We do. History teaches us that if black people ain't at the table, we on the menu. These motherfuckers fine with us being on the menu, Johnson. Why would they not be? It's not them. They good. I told you, they trust fund babies. They went to boarding schools, shit like that, private schools. And then with their mama, they fresh out of their mama house, not jail. They still got pimples on their face. They still trying to grow a beard. They ain't dropped kids. They ain't said I do. They ain't had kids yet. They don't have aging parents. This ain't their third career. They ain't spent 20 years in the service or 20 years in a field. They do this shit as a grift. This is a fucking grift to them, and you're listening to them. They're grifters. They haven't done anything else. What's their resume? What have they accomplished in life? Oh, getting you to subscribe to them and send them money. Oh, that's their accomplishment. They haven't been journalists or radio hosts or activists in their communities. They haven't been directors or publishers. They haven't written anything. What have they done? What have they fucking done? Most of them can't even speak in public. They can't even do that. Can't even get up on the stage and talk in front of people. And then leads your movement. Nah, we don't have a movement, man. We got to get together, a gathering. An online meeting is what we have. If we got these fuckers running it, we don't have a movement. They have no skin in the game. They have no expertise. They have no willingness. And they cannot relate to our problems. There's no urgency because they can't relate to it. They don't understand it. Out of sight, out of mind. What they see is a money play. Beats having a regular job, don't it? If you're not fighting for black people, you're not fighting for justice. If you ain't fighting for black people, you're not fighting for justice. Because to fight for black people is to fight for justice. And to fight for black people and to fight for justice is to fight for us all. Because what they say, lift one boat, lift all ships, lift the ocean, lift all ships. How that shit go? Lift all ships. We at the bottom, so lift the Nar ship or lift all ships. They won't admit the reason why they won't support black issues is because it's a non-starter financially for them. They won't even admit it. They're disingenuous as fuck. I'd rather have someone say, hey, Tim, we don't support black issues and black struggle, black agenda because, well, you know, we got a bunch of bigoted racist watchers. At least 30, 40% of our clientele is that way, and if I start talking about that, they'll go away. I would love to do it, Tim Black, but I just can't do it. Sorry. I love you. Peace. I wouldn't want to hear it, but I would respect it. At least it's honest. Instead, what they try to do is demonize me for bringing it up. Call me racist for bringing up something that's as true as the nose on my face, as the skin on my arm, the color of my skin, the baldness of my fucking forehead. It's obvious as hell. They can't be real. I mean, it would be very real to say, hey, I would love to talk about it. You're right. You got a point. It's a damn shame. Tim Black, I know you put on Dr. Sandy Darity. I know you put on Dr. Derek Hamilton. I know you put on Dr. Cornel West. I know you put on Dr. Elwood Watson. 4 different professors from 4 different lines, but all talking the same thing about the urgency of black upliftment. The reason why it needs to be done now. Now. And gave you statistics and facts and figures. I know you put on Arthur Sean Rochester, the black tax, to talk about all the ways in which being black is an extra tax in this country and how we've been debilitated by our government structurally, strategically. I know you brought on all these people repeatedly, more than any other leftist, anybody that even consider themselves left on the fucking internet. I brought them on and they ignored it. They turned the other way like a fine woman at the club who don't want to be bothered. They looked the other way. Like your first time at a public gym when old dudes don't wear a towel. You look the other fucking way. At least admit why you do it. They can't even admit to y'all, man. And they disrespect you so much, they think you so stupid they ain't gotta tell the truth. Yeah, they have no respect for you. They know they ain't gotta tell the truth because they say, hey, these people are so stupid. They're stupid. We can just tell them whatever. We could make Tim Black the boogeyman, the bad guy. Just for saying, black issues first. Black issues first. There's a fire going on right now. It's raging. We need to put the fire out. Your house around the corner, it ain't on fire yet. Our house is on fire, motherfucker. We put that house out first. Then we work our way around. They want us to work our way around the other way, then get to ours when it's all burnt down and say, hey, want to sleep on the cot downstairs in the basement with the mice? What's wrong? There you go, being sedity again, blacks. Half of these motherfucking progressives are conservatives who want free health care. Let me say that one more time. Half of these progressives are just conservatives who want health care. Oh, and they don't mind gay marriage. Here's the truth. They don't care about winning. They don't care about black people. They don't care about winning. Because if you don't care about black people, you can't care about winning because it's going to take black people to win. Amen? Hello, somebody? I said if you don't care about black people, you don't care about winning because it's going to take black people to win. So, yeah, can't do one without the other. You're trying to dosey without doing. You're trying to crip without walking. You're trying to nay without nay. You understand what I'm saying? They don't care about black issues. They don't care about winning. They care about making money off our pain and our suffering. That's what they care most about. They're bad news. They're fake news. They want black votes, not black concerns. I mean, I got to tell it to you straight. I mean, you don't have time. Your time is valuable, right? You don't want to hear no bullshit, do you? You don't want to hear some lies. Someone say it real nice. Well, tell me, different variations. People have different opinions and there's different ways of looking at life, and they have come to different. So we should be open to all. And I just want to have conversations. We just want to have conversations to talk to each other. We just want to have conversations. We just want to ask questions. These motherfuckers don't care about your plight, son. Sister, I know you want to be a part of the crew. I was. I didn't get fired. I left because they didn't want me to bring you. You understand what I'm saying? I was there. I left because I couldn't bring my niggas with me. You understand? They trying to make you think I'm horrible because I wanted to bring y'all with me. Because without y'all, there ain't no utopia. There's no utopia without my people. Even if I get in, what do I have? There was a Twilight Zone episode where a man survives the end of the world. He was always a recluse who loved reading books. He's ended up with all these books, all the books that were ever created, I think it was. He's in this big library. He has it all to himself. He has nothing but time. He's the last person in the world. He's in paradise. He's in paradise, but he broke his fucking glasses. And just like that, paradise becomes hell. I didn't get thrown out of the progressive movement. I left because I couldn't bring my niggas with me. And if you don't like that term, I'm sorry. White people gave it to us. Can't take it back now. We own it now. And you can't say it, Vosh. And you can't say it, Kyle. No, you can't. A nigga hungry. A nigga stupid. Jimmy got more niggas working for him than slave ships. And he don't even got to pay them. Ain't that a bitch? Some of y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it. It's some white fake progressives. That's right, ignore me. They ignore me because they ignore us. They ignore you, they ignore me, they ignore us. They ignore our issues. It's what they've been doing. These motherfuckers, they don't believe in politics. Well, how are we supposed to get reparations without politics? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. I got some motherfucker called my show Friday, said, you're capitulating, you're believing in politicians. I supported 2 politicians in the last 4 years. Bernie Sanders and Nina Turner. I've known Nina Turner for about 5 years. I don't support every politician that walks across. What's wrong with me supporting that black woman? You got a problem with that? You guys supported someone last cycle. Who was that? You didn't support anybody last cycle? Okay, fine. But that's still my option. But my thing is this, how the fuck are we going to get reparations if we don't do any politics? Oh, that's right, because you don't give a fuck because you good. Your people are not fucked. I mean, obviously. How are we going to get a black agenda if we don't work in politics? How are you supposed to get Medicare for all if you don't work in politics? How are you supposed to get a Green New Deal if you don't work in politics? I mean, you guys want that shit, right? How are you supposed to get it without politics? I'm just trying to figure it out. Even demonstrations. Why do people do demonstrations? To pressure politicians. even actions, just public actions, are done to get publicity. Publicity to do what? To pressure politicians, right? Maybe I got that wrong. Maybe I don't understand. You do a public action to do what? To pressure the public, raise awareness. Hopefully that awareness does what? Gets media attention. What does the media attention bring you? Pressure. On who? Oh, politicians. I thought you don't believe in politics. You can't get away from it, man. This is the system that we have. How the fuck can you get away from this system? Hey, I don't want that for dinner. But I am gonna go in the kitchen to cook something. So you may not want what you want, what we have prepared for dinner, but you gotta go in that kitchen and make something unless you're gonna go out and buy something, or you're just gonna starve. You're gonna starve or you're gonna cook. If you're gonna cook, you gotta go in that kitchen. That's where the food is, motherfucker. Now you can go outside, stick your head out the window, and hope you can catch a bird flying by, or a squirrel, or eat some worms. I choose not to do that. I'm still trying to figure out how you guys make sense. That's because you ain't serious about shit. Except focusing on people's frustration and eating off their frustration and pain. That's what I said earlier. They are down with grifting off our pain and frustration, benefiting financially off your pain and frustration. Not with a real way that's going to make it better for your life. Just better for their bottom line. They had to do something after Trump lost. It's going to be a long 4 years. How are we supposed to fight for our neighborhood investment without politics? How are we supposed to fight to end private prisons without politics? How are we supposed to legalize marijuana, end the drug war, punish motherfuckers for child endangerment and child trafficking? How you do any of these things without politics? Black people need to vote as a block to get what we want. If we don't vote as a block to get what we want, we're not going to get what we want. We got to vote as a block to apply pressure to this existing system. Would I like a new system? Yes. I would love a new system, dogs, fam, my people. This is the one we have right now. Some voters, black voters, have no incentive to vote for candidates or upstarts, especially when those upstarts and those candidates have no courage or backbone when it comes to black issues. Why should black people vote for people that don't have a backbone and who don't have an agenda that includes them? If you don't have the guts to put black issues on your agenda, you should be asking for black votes. They reward each other for being corny white guys. They dap each other up. Way to go, Stewart. Way to go, Stewart. Fine. Way to go. You did well, Philip. You too. What are our numbers today? Ooh, wow, we did really good. Let's see what the other people's numbers are. Because at the end of the day, that's all they give a fuck about. I'm trying to get conversions. I tell white people the shit white people don't want to hear, hoping I can convert some of these white people so when they walk into the real world, they think about this shit and they treat black people differently. That may not matter to you, but it matters to me. That's what I'm doing in the interim. As I work to build this movement, the 10 Black Wolfpack, that's what we do. It's not a sellout. It's a plan. Because I feel like I got bankers and lawyers and doctors and nurses and teachers in my audience. It's important that they know what's up. They know what's going on with black people. They don't get told this shit on Fox News, man. Somebody got to tell them what's going on. Somebody has to enlighten them. Someone has to set them straight. Someone has to educate them. If not, they go off believing the stupid shit they've been told to believe. You know, it's funny. They say black people got identity politics. They like talking about this shit. It's only identity politics when it's got black in it. It ain't identity politics when they're talking, you know, because their politics is always white identity politics. Because that's the default, you dumbass. That's why when I hear people complain about identity politics, first thing I'm thinking is they don't complain when it's no blacks mentioned. Yeah, they don't get it that they're the default. And that's an identity. Being the default is an identity. White. White people know what I'm talking about better than some black folks. They know exactly what I'm talking about. When they have friends over, they don't have to say. If it's just white friends, they don't have to say what color they are. And my black friend, Tim Black. It's America, baby. But identity politics should include white people because white people have an identity. One of those identity traits is not talking about black issues or telling black people what we can't do. I didn't even tell you what I wanted yet. Can't do it, man. Can't do it. We will never win with these black agenda. I didn't even tell you what the agenda is yet. But it's not going to work. Why isn't it going to work? Because it's too divisive. Why is it divisive? Because some people won't go for it. Why won't those people go for it? Racism. And it's the same thing you're perpetuating. They were born bland, young, stupid, infantile, boring, other white people. Then, they say they love black people, they defend people that don't defend black people. And they come after those that stand up for black people. So at the end of the day, guys, if you want to win elections, if we want to secure a future that makes any sense for anyone who's American in this country, guys, start with black people. Because without black people, you ain't going to have a movement to be able to do that. Because both of these corporate parties are just fine with shit staying the way it is. And if you want to change things, you got to get us to go along, and we ain't going to fucking go along unless there's something in it for us. And I think after, I don't know, couple of 100 years, 300 years, how many years has it been? 400 years? I don't know. I think it kind of owe it to us for us to get first in line on this one. Yeah, I know you weren't here then, but you're here now, and you benefit from all that shit. So we're going to have to go first. I'm not saying you can't go. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I think we kind of earned this one, Hoss. Come on, Playboy. Come on, fam. I'm a gift to these stupid progressives. I'm the only one telling them the real shit about what black people want. And instead of addressing it and dealing with it and saying, hey, what's this guy talking about? They try to shut me down. They try to pin me out. They try to talk greasy. I'm the only one trying to help you dumbasses. Yeah, you're dumb. Either that or you're cowards. I mean, come on. If you don't realize that you can't win without black votes, your arithmetic is way off. I mean, unless you just want more corporatists, blood-sucking leeches in. Or maybe you just don't care. See, I got an idea. A lot of these people just don't care. Like I stated, they're good regardless. And some of them are good. You know, some of them, you know, they're broke. Those are the stupid ones. Yeah, they're stupid. They don't get it. They don't get that we've been living this way for a long time. What part of the average white high school dropout has more wealth than the average black college graduate? Do you not understand? And it's not because we buy Jordans, bitch. It's because America's racist and the stigma of racism and slavery and Jim Crow and all of the discrimination that we face up till then made it hard for us, if not impossible, to build wealth. If that was you, you'd understand. But since it's not you, you don't understand. You go like, I don't know. And then you bring on the Boogaloo Boys. he bring each other on each other's channel and talk about the same shit. He's so concerned about the war in other countries, and he don't give a fuck about the war in your backyard. It's been happening to us for the last 300 years. I'm your conscience talking. Your black-ass conscience. Your old, black, bald-headed conscience. You're spineless, you're scared, you're weak. Some of you are bigoted as hell, too. I see you. We see you. And I'm not shutting up. I will remain loud. Louder than some white comedian from a prep school who pretends to understand poor people because he could drop an F-bomb every once in a while. Pretends that he's from a working class family. Oh, because he had a hard time making ends meet when he was a broke-ass comedian till he found love working for TYT for a decade. Then he got religion. Very convenient to get religion after being on the teat for 10 years. Cut the check! It always comes back to cut the check. You these blacks always want to cut the check? Yes. It's the only thing America understands, the capitalistic society. Change the capitalistic society, then we won't talk about cutting checks. But until you change the form of exchange in this country that works, that's accepted, I'm going to have to go with what works. I'm going to have to go with the form of exchange. Because I'm not a fucking moron. Can you imagine black people talking about, I mean, where did these black people grow up? I'm serious, guys. Where did these black people grow up that are actually saying they're fighting for people, black people, who talk shit about us getting a check until we give it to capitalism or solve green gas emissions or some shit? What's wrong with these people? What hood did they grow up in? What set did they claim? What gang did they join? What crew did they run with? Who are these motherfuckers? T.K. Kirkland. Who raised these motherfuckers? Who raised them? These are geeks and loners and nerds and wannabes. These are not regular black people. Regular black people want some money. Don't listen to these damn fools. Don't you do it. What respectful black person watches these motherfuckers? You don't support black people getting off the bottom. You don't support black people having a black agenda, at least not more than you support having your white friends, your white colleagues, let you come on their platform or come on your platform. Like, what good are you? Why are you not as horrible as the white people that are racist? I think you're worse because you're a tool of their white supremacy. I mean, why would anybody watch that shit? They watch it because they don't know better. I'm going to let them know. We must demand better. We must demand better. It ain't going to happen if we kiss people's asses. It ain't going to happen if we're being nice. It ain't going to happen if we go along to get along. It ain't going to happen if we don't have an independent media that stands up. Cut the check. Cut the check. Look, I'm your friend. They are not. They look down their noses at you. They ignore you. They ignore me. They ignore us. They ignore our issues. They want our votes, not our hopes, not our concerns, not our issues. All I'm saying is, if you're not going to focus on black hopes, black concerns, or issues, they shouldn't have black viewers. And they shouldn't get black votes. Damn sure shouldn't have supposed so-called black people running interference for them. I thought they were good people. I was wrong. I told you I was wrong. I thought progress meant progress for us all. But it means progress for everybody else, not us. Zaddy's going to get in the shower and take a nice long shower. Now, you can't have a shower, but if you're really nice and you scrub his back, he'll let some of the water that falls on him accidentally land on you. There ain't no way to live. And damn sure ain't the way to be a leader in the black community. I thought these were good people. I was wrong. These aren't good people. These are business people. They're business people doing business. They're making business moves, putting business first. They're playing the game, the go along and get along game. The scratch my back, I scratch your back. You do me a favor, I do you a favor. To screw over others before they screw over you, a crew. To screw over others before you get screwed over, crew. If you lose the black vote, you'll lose every election. Lose the black vote, lose the election. I can't allow that because we need to get some wins. Because my people need material shit that benefits them. You got to be bold enough to ask for it. You got to be bold enough to demand more. That sounds like a good slogan. That sounds like a good thing to be. It sounds pretty spot on. They shitted on it, said the person who ran on that was a sellout. Nah. I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to be honest. What good is a party or organization or media company if they don't focus on your issues? I mean, I know we got a lot of cable news. We got a lot of different programs. I'm not going to name them all. We know who they are. But what good are they to you if they don't focus on your issues? What good is an organization that doesn't tend to your needs? What good is a program that doesn't focus on real life for you? That ignore real life for you? No good, right? That's all I've been saying. It's time to act that way. I mean, they're acting that way. Until they get some act right, why the fuck are you acting right? I'm just saying, if they're not going to treat you with respect, if they don't put your issues on the docket, why show up to court? And why not shit on them in the court of public opinion? Why ride or die for somebody who ain't ride or dying for you? They want black votes, not black concerns. America's going to need to make a decision. These progressives, these liberals, whoever they are, they're going to have to make a decision. Are you in or are you out? Are you going to run away from black issues? Are you going to expose those who ignore them? Are you going to hold people accountable? Are you going to demand more? Are you going to go to the mat for what you believe in? Here it is, guys. Here's the big deal. I'm setting up for black issues, a black agenda and reparations. There, I said it. I've said it several times. Just want to reiterate it for anybody who may have got it twisted. To set up for black issues, reparations, an agenda is to stand up for justice. It's not heroic. It's not some shit in Game of Thrones. It doesn't make me a superhero. It's the most basic of things. White people stand up for white people shit all the time. They just don't have to call it white people shit because it's the default. Who you think those fucking tax breaks are for, dumbass? Daquan ain't getting a lot of fucking 1% tax breaks. Who you think it's for? How many LeBrons are there? Not a lot. 13% of the population own 2% of the wealth. Those tax breaks are your reparations, white people, and you get them every year. Thanks to Obama, thanks to Trump, and now thanks to Biden. Oh, and thank Bush, too. So the Tim Black Show will continue to stand for black issues. Stand on the square and not be pushed off it. Somebody got to do it. These people are grifting. They don't want wins. Some of them not even interested in wins. They don't even pretend anymore. They don't want politics. Well, considering it's politics that will make it possible to have a black agenda, to have reparations, to have your Medicare for all, to have your Green New Deal, to have your erase student debt, all these things. I don't know how you expect to get it. Or you and your swashbuckling friends are going to sojourner into the woods and create a militia that's going to overthrow the mightiest superpower on earth. Or are you going to use politics? You and your boogaloo boys can boogie the fuck out my face and boogie the fuck over there because we got real shit going on here. Tonight, tune into the Tim Black Show, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, call into the Tim Black Show, 11 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Phone lines will open. It's real simple, guys. They want our votes. They don't want our concerns. I'm voicing those concerns. Fuck fake progressives. You're not progressive unless you include a black agenda. I'm the voice of that black agenda on the left. Ain't nobody else putting it down. They're not strong. They're weak. They're controlled. They're answering to others. They're begging for a seat at the table. I'm making my own table. The people will come because the people know what I'm talking about makes fucking sense. And you ain't got to read through books to know we fucked. You ain't got to listen to 5 comedians at a table or 4 Hollywood squares on the video who never did shit in the real world tell us what's going on in the real fucking world. We look out our window, we get on the phone, we talk to our cousins, we go to the barber shop. I used to. Fuck y'all, I used to. I look into my eyes, the eyes of my kids. I talk to my cousins. There's a lot of selling out going on. Don't be a part of it. Hit me up at tim@timblack.tv.com. Real Tim Black on Facebook, Real Tim Black on Twitter, Tim Black Night on Instagram. The battle continues. I'm not shutting up. I'm not going away. Fuck you. You want my people to shut up and die. There's one thing to kill a man. It's another thing to tell him to shut up while you do it. So it's one thing to starve out a people. It's another thing to tell them to be quiet and be nice while they're starving. And some of you folks don't realize you starving. That's because you ain't read. Because you been eating that fast food. Digest it. You'll figure it out. All right, guys, I got nothing but love for you. I'll see you on the next one. Yo, shout out to Pam Hard and Derek Fuller. To Earth Angel 1105 Remix, appreciate you. Earth Angel says, Tim, from the last podcast, I forgot my password, but I got you now. Thanks for being you. Black. Thank you. SK, thank you, SK. Keep on voting, but if you want change, all of us in the streets until legislation. Do both. Do both. SK says people don't care unless it affects them. But it's going to affect their bottom line, so they need to fucking care. See, we can play this game. Well, they don't care about SSK, but I'm going to make it affect their bottom fucking line because I'm going to be loud and I'm going to demand it. And I'm not going to go away. And I got nothing but time, baby. And they can ignore it all they want and watch it affect their bottom line. Isn't that what we try to do? Isn't that what the direct action is? Consider this my direct action. Consider this my protest. Consider this activism. Feel me? It's up to us. U.S. politics for hundreds of years, no change, up to us. It's up to us. The media works. The media helps move the awareness of the people. That's important. David Melford. Thank you, David Melford. Last election, black folks save democracy. Proof of power, take to the street and stay until legislation happens. Will says, thanks for coming on live. David says, Lord Steiner agrees. You did a show calling out the purity left. Does Lord Steiner give a fuck about black issues? Does she care about reparations? A black agenda? Last time I checked, she was buddied up with the people that I'm calling out. If that's changed, that's good. It's not enough to say I support black reparations. It's not enough to say I support a black agenda. It's time that the whole left shift. We need to shift these motherfuckers. I was with them. I know them. I broke bread with some of them. It's time to shift. Make them course correct or get the fuck out. It's that important, folks. If it wasn't important, I wouldn't say it. It is what it is. It's that time, Johnson. I appreciate you. Chicago gonna cut a big check to Nikita Brown. I feel you. All right, guys. That's it. I'm really gone now. Much respect to everybody who supports this show. Tim Black's Wolfpack, I appreciate you. My moderator, Sign of the Times, thank you. Anybody else moderating? Pam Hall, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Patreons, people who support this work, thank you. I'm not going to back down. You are the only people that I respond to. You're the only people that fund this show. But I believe this is right. And even if I lose some of you, I got to keep going. That's what ethics looks like. Cut the check. People are owed reparations. Reparations now. All my Johnsons. Wolfpack. Big K.
Ayo, wait, hold up, pause, no debate, no applause. Tired of the wait, man, we need a revolution, but you came to debate. We be down for the cause. I be laid on a sauce, keep us down for the cause. Fuck up, round, get a public execution. Better wise up, hold up, fuck it, pause. Pause like Tim Black, overwhelmed, but I gotta get my wits checked. We be preaching to the quiet like a hymn track, but we gotta make a dent, get the rich back. Laying in the street, we got brothers that overdosing, trying to help the poor with their handicap and emotion. Both parties suck, take a minute and let it soak in. They don't give a fuck, they be locking you up for smoking. Both parties suck. Johnson with the serving up, it's a lace concoction. Spit it in a face. Johnson, what the fuck you do with a snake when you boxing? Wanna fall in line with the base is an option. I'ma stand for mine, I'ma ride with my conscience. If you wanna ride, I'd advise you with caution. When they get the chance, so you out like an auction. Fucked in, like control opposition. Cunts on the boat and they roll their position. Top down, yeah, I'm sold on the mission. I ain't bringing coast, I'm searching for friction. Politicians faking these raps give me conniptions. They be out here serving their donuts like a religion. Calling out these blasphemous promises my addiction. They ain't got no soul, yeah, they sold it out for a patient. Wait, hold up, pause, no debate, no applause. Tired of the wait, man, we need a revolution, but you came to debate. We be down for the cause. I be laid on a sauce, keep us down for the cause. Fuck up, round, get a public execution. Better wise up, hold up, fuck it, pause. Ayo, time. Fuck conservative, run on McDonald. Clean, but you look and you sound like you off at the bottle. White boy dress for the follow. You see through the grip, so you need to let off of the throttle. other right, we beside, let us have us a top. Be a man, we can walk through the basics. You ain't getting shot, just talking about race. Motherfucker, you get shot for being racist. Yo, say you spitting facts, you clearly be in your feelings. Quoting Ben Shapiro, what else the fuck you conceal? See, we didn't free the slaves, and you acting like we the same. Like resigning the facts, same thing, you fucking idiot. Right-wing frauds really made me belligerent. Educate America, overcoming the ignorance. Big homie black, show you bitches the difference. They outsource the jobs, blaming it on the immigrants. Bro for initiative, hold the line with the wolf pack. Giving me a shot, I blew through him like I'm a fullback. Riding from inside the center, where your soul at. Can't distract blast, cause homie be full of bullcrap. ACIB, yeah, I'm bending the law. Yeah, the system is broke. If you need this and ours, need divine intervention. Need it fixed by the gods. Hold up, I'ma need to catch my breath. Pause. Wait, hold up, pause. No debate, no applause. Tired of the wait,